Hi, amazing people. Today, I'm excited to take you on a journey through my home and share my story. As you listen, you will not only hear about my life, but also improve your English listening skills and learn new vocabulary along the way. By the end of this story, you'll feel more confident in understanding English and using it in your own life. Let's get started and enjoy learning together. Welcome to my home. I'm so happy to share this special place with you today. My name is Monica. I'm 31 years old. I'm an actress. This house is my dream come true. Ever since I was young, I dreamed of having my own house. And now, Tajda, I did it. This is a big moment for me. I work very hard and I feel so proud. My mom passed away 5 years ago. I wish she could see this. She would be so happy. It's just me, my father, and my little sister now. Every part of this house has a piece of my heart. Today, I want you to feel my home as if you were walking with me, seeing everything I love. Let's start with my living room. This is the first room when you walk in. The walls are a soft light color. It makes everything feel calm and peaceful. There is a big window. When the sun shines through, the whole room glows. I love this light. It feels warm. It makes the room feel alive. In the center, I have a big soft sofa. It is light gray, very soft, and perfect for relaxing. My sister and I sit here often. We watch movies and talk about everything. Sometimes my father joins us. We all laugh together. It feels so nice, like a warm family hug. There's a soft blue carpet under the sofa. When I sit on it, I feel like I'm sitting on clouds. Around the sofa, I have small plants. These plants make the room feel fresh, like nature is inside my home. They're my green friends. They add so much life. On the wall above the sofa, there's a big painting. It is colorful with shades of blue, green, and a bit of yellow. It reminds me of the ocean, a place I love very much. Every time I look at it, I feel calm, as if I am by the sea. Next to the sofa is a small table. On this table, I keep my favorite books. Sometimes, I put my coffee cup there in the morning. This spot is cozy. I love sitting here, reading, and feeling the quiet of the morning. Now, let's go to my bedroom. This is my special place. When I enter, I feel peace. My bed is big and very soft. The sheets are white with tiny blue flowers. They remind me of a beautiful garden. Lying on this bed feels like lying on soft clouds. Next to my bed, I have a small bookshelf. I love reading. The shelf is full of my favorite books. Before I sleep, I like to read a little. It makes me feel calm. It helps me rest well. Books are like friends. They take me to different worlds. They bring me joy. Now, my closet. Oh, I love my closet. It is not too big, but it is perfect for me. Every time I open it, I feel like a kid looking for treasure. I have clothes for every mood. Dresses for happy days. Jackets for cool days. Soft sweaters for cozy nights. Choosing an outfit makes me feel happy. Like each day is a new start. Now, let's move to the kitchen. This is a special place. I love cooking. Cooking is not just about food. It is about love. My kitchen is small, but it is everything I need. The walls are light yellow. This color makes the kitchen feel warm, like the sun is always shining. There is a small window above the sink. While I wash dishes, I look out. I see green plants in my garden. Sometimes I even see birds. It is a peaceful view, a view that I love. On one side, I have a small shelf with all my spices. They are in little glass jars. I love how they look. Cooking with these spices makes me feel like an artist, creating something special. My favorite dish to make is pasta. My sister loves it too. She always waits by the kitchen when I cook, ready to taste. This kitchen is not just for cooking. It is for creating memories. When I cook for my family, it feels like I'm sharing love with them. Let's step out to the balcony. This is my father's favorite place. Every morning, he sits here with his cup of tea. He looks out at the trees and the sky. We have 2 small chairs and a table. Sometimes I join him. We sit together, watching the sunrise. The balcony has a few small pots with plants. My father takes care of these plants every day. He waters them and talks to them. He says they bring him peace. Sitting here with him feels special, like a quiet moment just for us. There are many small details in my home that make it special. In a hallway, I have a long mirror. Every morning, I stop here to check my outfit. It is like a little ritual. It makes me feel confident. On the walls, I have photos of my family. A photo of my mom smiling. It reminds me of her love. It makes me feel strong. My little sister has her own small art pieces on the wall. She loves drawing. Her art adds a happy touch to our home. Let's not forget my cozy chair by the window. This is my thinking chair. I sit here with a cup of tea in the evening. I look out the window. I think about my day. It is a peaceful moment. just for me. This is one of my favorite parts of the house. I call it the movie night area. This spot is all about comfort, friends, and fun. It is in a cozy corner of the living room. I have set up a big screen on the wall. In front of it, I have soft, colorful bean bags and big cushions. Imagine sinking into one, surrounded by friends, snacks, and laughter. On Friday nights, my friends come over. We have our movie night tradition. We make popcorn in the kitchen. The smell fills the house. There is always a small table with snacks, chips, chocolates, and sometimes ice cream with toppings. We dim the lights. Everything feels cozy. We watch all kinds of movies. Funny ones, scary ones, and old classics. The best part is the little conversations during the movie, the laughter and the memories we make together. This spot is more than just a place for movies. It is a place for connection. Now, let me show you my small office area. This is where I work, write, and create. It is not big, but it is filled with everything I need to stay inspired. The walls are soft cream color. There's a large wooden desk by the window. On the desk, I have my computer, notebooks, and a jar of pens. I love collecting pretty notebooks. Each has a different cover. Sometimes I write my thoughts in them. My chair is simple but comfortable. I decorated it with a small pillow. Above the desk, there is a small board with reminders, sticky notes, photos, and motivational quotes. My favorite quote is "Dream big. Work hard." This area helps me focus. It reminds me why I work so hard. Now, I want to show you something close to my heart. My little painting corner. This spot is a tribute to my mom. She loved painting. After she passed away, I made this corner to keep her memory alive. There is an easel holding her last unfinished painting. It is a beautiful scene of flowers. It makes me feel like she is still here. Beside it, I have a small table with her brushes, paints, and her favorite palette. I keep it just as she left it. Sometimes, I sit here and paint too. It makes me feel close to her. I'm not as good as she was, but every stroke feels like a connection to her memory. I also have a framed photo of her smiling. It reminds me of her creativity, kindness, and love. Now, let's head to my dressing room. This is one of my happiest places in the house. It is like my own little fashion corner. When you walk in, there's a large mirror on the wall. It has lights all around it. It feels like something from a celebrity dressing room. I have a small stool and front of the mirror where I sit to try on different outfits. Beside the mirror is a rack with my favorite dresses, arranged by color. I love choosing what to wear. Each outfit brings out a different part of me. There are also little drawers for my jewelry. I have simple pieces, like small earrings and bracelets, but each one has a story. I have a necklace that my mom gave me. Every time I wear it, I feel her love with me. My sister and I often spend time here, trying on outfits, laughing, and pretending to walk on a fashion runway. It is such a joyful space. Now, let's peek into my closet. It is right next to my dressing room. It is neatly organized with all my clothes, shoes, and bags. The shelves are full. I love it this way. I have a row of shirts, blouses, and jackets, all sorted by color. Then there is a section for my shoes, heels, sneakers, and a few boots. The smell of leather and fresh fabric fills the space and makes me smile. At the top, there are boxes with little treasures, scarves, belts, and hats. One of my favorite parts is the soft rug on the floor. It feels cozy and warm. It is perfect for sitting down while I look at my outfits and dream about where I will wear them. Next, let's move to my bar area. This is where I love to host parties with my friends. It is small, but so much fun. I have a mini bar with glass shelves. On these shelves are pretty glasses and colorful bottles. They add a lively, fun vibe to the space. When my friends come over, we gather here, play music, and talk about life, dreams, and silly things. There's a little tray with snacks. I always make sure we have something tasty to drink. This bar area turns my home into a lively, happy place, especially during celebrations. It feels full of energy and joy. There are many small things around my home that bring little moments of happiness. In the hallway, I have a small bowl filled with seashells from trips to the beach. Each shell is a memory from my travels. They remind me of calm ocean days and happy moments. I also have a memory wall with family photos. There's a photo of my parents smiling together. At night, I added small fairy lights around the wall. It feels warm and magical. It is like a little garden of memories. In my bedroom, I keep a basket filled with cozy blankets. Some nights, my sister and I grab a blanket, go out to the balcony, and look at the stars. We share our dreams, laugh, and feel grateful for this beautiful life in this home. These moments feel special and peaceful. One of my most peaceful spots in the house is the book nook. It is tucked away in a cozy corner, a quiet place just for reading and dreaming. The nook is small, but it is filled with warmth. There is a soft, squishy armchair covered in a fluffy throw blanket. I have a small side table with a lamp that casts a gentle, warm light. It is perfect for reading in the evenings. The wall behind the chair has floating bookshelves. They are filled with all my favorite books. Some are novels, some are poetry, and some are old recipe books from my mom. Each book is a little world of its own. I love curling up in the chair and escaping into another story for hours. Whenever I feel stressed or need a moment of peace, this is where I come. I call it my little world. It is a place where everything feels calm. I could just be with my thoughts and dreams. Now, let me show you the music room. This room is special because it is where I let my creativity flow through music. There is a piano by the window. Sometimes, when the sun shines in, it lights up the keys beautifully. I learned to play as a child. I am not a professional, but playing the piano gives me so much joy. I also have a small record player and a collection of old vinyl records that my dad passed down to me. There is something magical about the scratchy sound of a record. It fills the room with memories and makes me feel connected to the past. Sometimes my sister joins me. She likes to sing, and together we play and sing our favorite songs. This is a room full of music, laughter, and love. It is where creativity lives in our home. This house wouldn't be complete without my art wall. It is in the hallway where I hang all my personal artwork. Some are paintings, others are sketches, and some are little quotes that mean a lot to me. I am not a professional artist, but creating art is something I enjoy deeply. One painting is a sunset over a mountain. The colors remind me of my travels. There's also a sketch of flower I did one afternoon, just for fun. I like to add new pieces to this wall whenever I feel inspired. It is like a gallery of my heart. Each piece tells its own story. Whenever I walk by this wall, I feel proud. It reminds me of the beauty of creating and that it is okay to make art just for joy. On the balcony, I have a small garden. It is not big, but it brings life and color to the space. There is a small herb garden with basil, mint, and rosemary. I love using fresh herbs in my cooking. There are also a few pots with colorful flowers. Each one adds brightness to my days. I have a little watering can. Every morning, I spend a few minutes caring for the plants, watching them grow, seeing flowers bloom, and breathing fresh air feels very calming. Sometimes, I sit here with a cup of tea. I watch the sunrise. The world feels quiet and peaceful. It is one of my favorite ways to start the day. One special piece of furniture in my home is the memory cabinet. is an old wooden cabinet in my bedroom. It is filled with little keepsakes from my life. There are photo albums, letters, and souvenirs from trips I have taken. A seashell from a beach vacation. A ticket stub from a concert. A small keychain my sister gave me when we were kids. Each item holds a memory, a story, a piece of who I am. Some nights, I open the cabinet and take out a photo or a letter. I remember the moments that shaped me. It is like having a personal time capsule, full of memories that are close to my heart. Finally, let me show you my journaling desk. This is where I write my thoughts, dreams, and everything that happens in my life. It is a small, simple desk with a single drawer, but it has a special place in my heart. I have a few journals here, each with a different color and design. I love starting a new journal, filling it with hopes, wishes, and little doodles. This desk has seen all my highs and lows. It is where I dream about the future. I let go of my worries here. I write down my deepest thoughts. It feels like a friend who listens without judgment. And now, we have reached the end of the tour. This home is not just a place to live. It is my heart, my dreams, and my safe space. Each room has its own story, its own memories, and its own magic. Thank you for walking through my home with me. I hope you felt the love, the memories, and the joy that fill every corner. This home is part of me. Sharing it with you means so much. I have loved showing you my world. I hope it felt as warm and welcoming as I feel every day here. Remember, a home is more than just walls. It is a feeling, a place where your heart finds peace. This is mine. I hope you enjoyed every little detail.